Hello.
Welcome to Sit and Deliver Endgame tonight.
Endgame.
It's all over. It's all over. It's all over. So, real quick, pre-video.
Yes.
Who's not coming out alive?
Captain America,
Okay.
Iron Man, Thor,
What?
and I feel like Black Widow and Hawkeye would be the only people from the original.
Okay.
I feel like Hawkeye's gonna say a lot and get his family back and be all dramatic, yada yada. But
Okay.
yeah. What do you
I think Iron Man's dead. I don't want him to be dead. I
don't
him
either.
to Pepper Potts.
Exactly. I feel like they're gonna have a baby, and then the baby's gonna.
I think
the baby's
he's
gonna
dead.
grow up.
I think Cap is gonna
could
be dead, but I'm gonna go with live. I'm gonna say he's alive.
Okay. Yeah, because they could be teasing Cap dying, but it's really
It's
Iron Man.
definitely gonna be Iron Man. The rest of them, I'm not sure. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I don't feel like anybody from the
new ones aren't gonna be dead. So I
Yeah.
feel like the real loss will be
Those
Iron
three.
Man.
Iron Man,
Otherwise,
Captain America.
I think Cap's gonna live.
You
And I
think
think,
so? Yeah.
It's gonna be close.
I
but I think
feel
he's
like
ultimately
they're
live.
gonna do time travel. So I feel
Possible, and I think
that's
what
where
will
people.
cause-
I feel like that's where
I
some people
agree
will
with
die.
you.
If they're like during the past or future, wherever they do.
I also think like maybe after the show, we'll do like a 2-minute spoiler-free episode where we'll just talk about like things that we really enjoyed it, whatever, like spoiler-free.
Yeah.
And then we'll do a longer one where we'll just have free reign.
Okay.
Is that cool?
Yeah, that's-
Okay.
All
I
right.
just
See you
thought
guys
we
in
were
about
okay.
3 hours,
Quick
4 hours.
Show the marquee.
Well, is this legal? Oh, I can't turn
We're
it.
promoting that.
We're promoting.
It's a cool marquee.
We don't know if that's legal.
It's not like
Well,
we're not selling their thing. Go see Endgame.
Yeah, go see that game. I'm sure everybody will. All right.
Stoked.
Yeah.
See you after.
We're inside.
We're inside.
Okay.
Now I see. And who goes
Tommy.
out with him? Like, does everybody go? Or
I'm so excited. I'm distracted.
Hello.
Just saw Endgame.
Yes, we did. Yes, we
So
did.
this is a non-spoiler.
Yes, this is a
just
non-spoiler.
real quick,
Sit and deliver. Welcome.
non-spoiler review
Yes. I was going to be
edition.
like 2 minutes.
2 minutes maybe. So initial thoughts. We just saw
Yes.
10 years in the making of filmmaking of 22 movies. He's tired. It is long, but not once did I feel like I actually needed to go pee.
Yeah.
Or anything.
Yeah,
I was
didn't have
entertained.
I had 2 drinks, some food.
I had like a
wasn't-
Hulk smash rum and a
I didn't
huge
have
Pepsi.
Yeah. I didn't have to.
The size of the screen.
We didn't have to. Well, I didn't have to go to the bathroom. I went right before the movie, and then I was fine, and I wasn't sleepy during the movie at all. I was glued the entire time.
Yeah, so that's good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought the movie was really fun.
Yeah, it was fun. It was good.
It was good. It was a good end.
Had a lot of touching moments. Well, like touching moments, and
I got choked up.
They were trying to. They
tried
definitely
to get
were.
me. They tried to get me.
You could tell that they were. A lot of the stories were coming full circle, and they were ending. So you can tell, like, they wanted to. This one, I felt like Infinity War was more action packed, and then this one was more like, okay, here are the characters.
Yeah, this
Here's
is like
why
more
you fell in love
story-driven.
with them.
Yep.
We're gonna bring it all together.
Yep.
And then we're gonna end it.
Yep.
I think that's the best way to sum it up.
Yeah, no, that was
Because
perfect.
Infinity War was like action after action after action after action.
Yeah.
And this one
This
was more,
really wasn't.
was very slow, but it wasn't like a bad slow. It was just slow as
It was slow
the
because it was
character.
like
They were, you know,
we're saying
yeah.
goodbye.
Yeah, exactly.
In a lot of ways.
I think that's the best way to sum it up.
Dude, that was a perfect way to sum it up. All right, our next one will be
Spoilers. All out. So
All out.
this
so
is your
tune out.
2-minute spoiler free.
Tell us what you thought of
We
Infinity
approve.
War. We saw it, obviously. We're going to probably see it
approve.
again.
Put your thumb up. We
We
approve.
I'm definitely going to see it again.
Oh yeah, I will see it again.
So tell us what you think. Subscribe. Holler at you. Jakari, Tommy. This is Sit and Deliver
Sit and
part
Deliver.
1, 2, or 3 of Infinity War / Endgame.
All right, bye-bye.
Yeah, no, we'll have to light it up.
Hey,
Heyo.
we're back. Sit and Deliver.
Sit and Deliver
This
part
is
2.
full of spoilers.
Spoilers.
Okay,
Endgame.
I don't know why I did that. But yeah, this is full of spoilers. So
Spoiler galore.
if you have not seen a movie, don't watch it. Or if you're one of those people who like
don't
to
care.
don't care or like to know what's going to happen beforehand, this is the video for you.
Talk it up. So I did almost get choked up a few times.
Wow, a few times.
Yeah,
what times were those?
So Iron Man dies.
Oh,
there's
right
a
at the gate.
Well, yeah, I said spoiler.
Right at the.
They had 20 seconds to turn it off. No, there was like a point where it was like maybe an hour prior to that. There was like a line that someone says to him, and it totally foreshadowed like his death. It was just like, you know, you have to like do like everything you can in this world to make it like I think he's like talking to his dad or something. There's like a line that he has, and like it's almost like this realization, like that, you know, this is
it. Probably was when he was talking to his dad when he realized that his dad wasn't a bad person. His dad was a dad.
Right. There was like something there, and like
his dad just wanted the best for his family,
everything. Yeah.
And maybe that's what made him realize, like, oh, my family.
This is it.
Like he was very skeptical about the whole thing at first.
Yeah.
About even.
So him dying was rough.
Because he was like.
That was a
ready
great
to fight on his deathbed, ready to fight Captain America.
Yeah. Oh man, that was
like a
good
cancer
scene,
patient. He was like,
well, he's so weak. Well, he's weak, dude. He's been in space for like 22 days.
Yeah.
He's running out of food. That I love too.
Well, I think it was
I love
more
how
so,
weak and frail.
I think it was more so Thanos beat his ass above anything. Thanos beat the
but
shit
he's
out of him.
frail as shit, dude.
You know what I'm saying?
He's
Thanos
out
beat
of food and he's
think about it.
in
Thanos
space.
beat the shit out of him.
Out of oxygen.
He's weak as fuck. He barely has any nutrition or any fluids or anything to help his body. So yeah, that's why he's crippled or.
Yeah. So what's wrong with that?
Nothing. I'm just saying. I was saying that it was just like it was funny.
Great.
It was funny because he was like trying to start a fight, and it's well, Captain America just flicked at me. He would have flew back.
Captain America ain't gonna do that.
He would have done it. I'm just saying if he was just like.
But that too, you know, Captain America.
Yeah.
His storyline comes to a close.
This film was very centric around the original
cast.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Original Avengers. You could tell the newcomers, secondary characters, really made kind of like, I wouldn't say cameos, they're long in the cameos, especially towards the end, but it was just like a,
yeah.
I don't know what you would call it. Not a cameo. What? I guess it's like
not a cameo.
Not a cameo, but it's like
secondary characters.
Exactly.
They're
the main focus.
co-stars.
Yeah, the main focus was definitely and you could tell even the credits, like all those characters went first, and then like the end with the original cast
cameo.
Had them sign their autographs, had them like silhouette. Those were like I've never seen
cameo
credits.
Was the last cameo
like
of Stan Lee.
That one was funny.
Good.
He was like in the 70s movie. 70s
baby. Well, he's like, well, if not Wall.
Yeah, exactly.
Driving by the army base.
They try to make him look young, but he's older. He was old, so it's just
now, so he's really old.
So it was like funny that I'm like, y'all could have just kept him looking like himself. Why'd y'all try to make him look younger than what he was? Yeah. Like a cheap wig and
But
last cameo from him with that side.
That was it.
Yeah.
But I loved
10 years.
I loved Captain Marvel. I love the explanation.
Oh, yeah.
They
I
had
like
for
Captain
why
Marvel.
She wasn't there. I love the fact that she's like, I'm trying to like thousands of planets, man. I can't just worry about Earth.
I love her haircut.
Her haircut was tight. God, that was so good.
Yes, very nice. I feel like they're leaning more towards that she's a lesbian though.
No, in the comic book she has haircuts like that.
I just feel like only reason I'm saying is because the Brie Larson, that actress, says that she wants the character to go in that direction.
I mean, she could. I don't think it matters.
Because she was saying, she said that her and Valkyrie should be a thing.
Oh yeah, you told me that.
Yeah. So I was like, so in the movie when she was helping, I was like, are they gonna like look eyes at each other? I was anticipating that part.
All right.
I was like, look at each other with your googly eyes.
Yeah.
See, Tommy's not feeling me tonight. I'm sorry.
No, it's fine. Not. Like if her character was a lesbian, I'd be like, okay.
He been so snarky all night, man. It's like I'll try to talk to him. And he's like,
you know what I'm snarky about?
Yeah.
Applauding after the movie.
Yeah.
Why are we applauding after the movie? No, why are we applauding after the movie? The crowd's applauding. Like they're not there. It's not like the screen's gonna rise and I'm gonna see Chris Evans walk out. Then I would applaud.
There was a lot of funny jokes. I feel like
if you're gonna applaud during the movie,
He's going on a
like
tangent.
scream or laugh. I get it. No,
He's
I
going on a
told
tangent.
don't shut me down. No, that stuff I understand because you're excited. It's in the moment. You're like, oh, like yeah,
They're excited
like,
at the end.
I know,
They
but
want
it's
to
just
cry.
kind of nothing happened. Like it's over.
There were
You
some
know,
funny
I mean,
parts in the film.
Well, the funny
funniest
parts,
thing I
good
was-
stuff.
One of the funniest ones was when we first see. So it was a time jump. 5 years.
5 years.
So when we see Thor
Oh,
on the island.
fantastic! In the fat suit,
Oh my god.
so good.
Did you hear the girls behind us? Because he had his long hair back. So you show from the back. They're like, woo, woo, woo. And then you see him with his fat suit. And they're like, ew. I was laughing.
Yeah.
I'm like, look at these thirsty girls.
Yeah. That was actually fantastic. Him, and then
Yeah.
when he gets his armor on,
Yeah.
he's still fat.
It's-
It's so good.
And then the other famous part was Chris Evans. That's American butt.
Oh yeah, that's an
Hat
American
man.
ass.
They're talking
was
about his
good,
original
too.
costume from the first
And Paul-
Avengers.
and Paul Rudd,
was
solid.
like, he told his was like, that outfit did not do your butt justice. And then Ant-Man comes in and is like,
Paul Rudd.
it looks good to me. That's an American ass.
Yeah.
And then when Chris Evans says at the end when he's fighting himself, he looks down, he's like, that is an American ass.
That's an American ass. I mean, you check yourself out too,
Oh, totally.
right?
Totally.
But like Paul Rudd throughout the movie, fantastic.
Yeah.
Keep that comic line
Mhm.
and stuff going.
Yeah. The
Um,
time jump with the kids.
Yeah, the time jump was great.
Cool. Yeah. It's cool.
Because it was like it's very necessary
Uh-huh.
to get them to,
Yeah.
like I mean they kill Thanos,
Uh-huh.
thinking like, oh, okay, we're gonna fix it. Like a few days later,
Yeah.
nothing, or like a week later or something like that, right? Nothing happens.
No, after they kill him, it's a time jump.
No, I know, but
Oh.
they kill him because they're trying to get the stones,
Yeah.
right? They find him, kill him. They're
The
screwed.
only way they could
Thanos-
kill him was because he like really weakened himself by destroying the stones.
Yep.
Why
So
he
it's
had them
like
all.
jump 5.
So he freaking must have snapped again while he had them on to destroy
Yeah.
them, and that's why he was.
He was like super weak. He was
Yeah,
like all
that's why they
burnt
were
up
able to
and
beat him
stuff.
up.
Yeah.
Because even when let's go top off a little bit, but even when even when Captain Marvel, she was strong, but he was able to fight her off. So I'm guessing in her next movie she's gonna have an opponent like that who was like a Titan or someone like
Yeah, they're
godly.
gonna try to.
God,
yeah.
give her something to fight because at first I thought
Too
she was going
strong.
to easily beat him, like she did when she
Right.
first fought him. But then I had to realize, like, oh, he was really weak. Because at the
Same
end, when she
with-
was fighting him, he was able to hold his own. So I'm like, okay, she's strong, definitely one of the strongest ones, but she's not like,
Well, it's
I
like
can
Hulk.
easily beat everybody.
Right,
You
it's
know,
like Hulk.
Exactly, Hulk could beat a lot of people, but when he fought Thanos, it was like, oh shit. So it's like they just have to find her match. In the
Yeah.
next movie.
Well, of course.
which
And-
they will.
I mean,
But-
that's why like the way that they played it
Oh yeah, and
with
Captain
her
movie was,
and like Doctor Strange
yeah.
not being around, like to really, it's almost like they're distracted while like the
Yeah.
main fight's happening. She does show up, but then it's
Yeah.
good because it's
Exactly.
like, kind of shows that she can't just
Yeah.
wipe the floor with him right
Yeah.
away.
And I knew she was gonna bring Tony and Nebula back. Cool. I
Yeah.
saw them in space. I'm
I
like,
mean, that's kind of
because at first I thought
right,
it was
same.
someone else or something. I thought they were gonna fix the ship or something. But then when I saw him like pass out, I'm like,
you wanna
he's about to
talk-
see this light. I'm like, she's gonna come, and then
Well, yeah, she
was.
has to.
Yeah, and then she wasn't.
Well,
I'm
like, you want to talk about the luckiest, like, savior? Just you happen to be
Oh, yeah.
going through.
well, she was
Did
probably
you
calling
send a distress signal?
No, remember she was coming to Earth, so I'm sure she probably just was passing by and saw this ship. And think about it.
I mean, I guess.
And think about it, because it was 20-some days.
But
after.
how much
So,
space is there in the sky?
That's what I'm saying. Listen, so
Okay, I'm
it
listening.
was like almost a month. So wherever she was, I'm sure she realized that people were disappearing and stuff. She's like, oh shit, I gotta go back for real.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm sure that she was flying by, noticing a lot of stuff isn't there, and all of a sudden she sees the ship. She's like, oh, she's like, oh, maybe there's someone there. And there she goes, there's someone there.
Yeah, no, I
Yeah,
gotcha.
yeah.
I mean,
Wow.
it's like really lucky.
God,
But
I guess
no,
my
no,
opinions
no,
are
it's
just
okay.
shit
No.
tonight. Damn.
No, that makes sense, and it's fine. Like it's a comic
Yeah.
movie, so I'm not gonna like badger him over it.
I was
But,
surprised.
I
This is
agree
like,
with
I feel
you.
like the first MCU movie with blood and
There was
death.
a lot of blood.
A lot of death. And it wasn't like I mean, as far as like an MCU movie, it's Disney. I was
Yeah,
surprised
for
by
sure.
the blood. Like, someone got their throat slit and there was blood. It wasn't like a horror movie gushing out, but it
seeing
was...
Black Widow dead.
Yeah,
and blood
yeah.
next to her head.
Which, okay, I have a comment about that.
And
Why do they keep fridging these females characters? You know what fridging is?
no idea.
That's from the comics. So I realized this. So fridging is when production, either comics, movies, TV, kills a female character for the progression of a male character.
Okay,
so in
they're
a
killing
sense,
her to progress Hawkeye?
Yeah, or so when they said for the first one when Thanos killed Gamora that same way, a lot of people had issue with it because it was like, why does always women have to die for a man to come into, you know? Like in a lot of action films, the guy's wife would be murdered, so that would take him on his adventure to, you know? It's just their way of like, or like the same thing with
We're
like
still
LGBT characters would get killed for the, you know? So it's like a lot of people find issue with.
Because we're in a Trump America. That's why.
This was happening before Trump, but he's
I know, but he just makes it
worse.
worse.
Freaking, I'm like, let fucking Hawkeye die. Like, why do you kill another female character in the same way?
But you know why, right?
Well, fuck his family. They would have been fine. He died a fucking hero.
I'm not disagreeing with you.
But I'm saying, like, why did they yet again do it to another female character? I'm surprised they didn't change that.
No, I'm with you.
Or even think about it. It's like, because like, it happens so much.
I would have preferred... I agree.
I would have preferred Hawkeye. I'm like...
Yeah, I wanted him to die,
Yeah, I wanted him to die, too. But it was just like, why would they yet again do it to, like, a female character again?
Because he's got the family, and they want... There's
family.
I know.
Fuck the family. You know what? The family fucked my husband. Yeah, that's right. Faith fucked my husband.
It's because there's kids in the
You're
audience.
You're a real one if you know that line.
It's a PG-13 movie, and it started with him and his family.
What do you mean? Fucking Tony Stark died. He had a family, a longer family with more history than Hawkeye.
What I'm saying is this movie started with him.
From a filmmaking, storytelling, I totally understand. I'm just like,
I know. I'm with you.
This is where people have the issue with these white straight males having all this power, having all these movies, all this TV, and it's like they don't think outside the box normally. Not saying that it is a big deal in the sense that it's like
it's not the focal point. It's not. It always happens.
It's like it always happens. It's like it's always these characters who they view as a tool. Like people view women as a tool for a man. So it's like that's why the bigger discussion comes about. Because like, why does this woman have to die for the progression of these men? You know, she's one of 3 people in the Avengers, 3 women, and she has to die when it's 8 other men. It's like, why?
But how about Quicksilver dying to progress his sister? That's pretty good. Scarlet Witch in Age of Ultron, she progresses, right? And in fact, even Vision dies. Vision doesn't come back. She's still progressed.
Oh no, I
so that's good. But I'm just trying to be devil's advocate. But I agree with you.
I'm not saying
it happens all the time.
It happens all the time,
again,
and it's like they did the exact same part, but they just switched out with another girl, woman. So it's just like, why?
I know, because it's
like
bad writing.
It's not bad writing. It's just inconsiderate and
it's lazy.
Yeah, it's just like yet again you had another one, and especially after a lot of people were saying that was like, why would y'all do this to Gamora in the first place? Then you come back and so I know when people watch this movie, the same people who said that about Gamora is going to say that about like, wow, really?
We do know that what Guardians of the Galaxy Part 3 will be about now. The search for Gamora.
Yeah, search for Gamora.
Because where'd she go? And they're on the screen. He's on the ship and says searching for her. Because that's not the Gamora he knew.
Yeah.
So now we're gonna get to know Gamora from the first Guardians.
Yeah, I know.
So I kind of.
But is Thor gonna be with them? I feel like Thor's gonna be like halftime, like how Tony was with.
I don't think Thor's gonna be with them.
Yeah, I feel like if he does cameo, it's gonna be a cameo, but he's not gonna
be
like,
a cameo, like real quick. They're gonna drop him off.
And
thinking
about Drax he was on the ship. He was on the
ship.
So is he coming back for Guardians 3? Because remember he said he quit.
No, he's back.
Okay, so
because James Gunn came.
I thought he fired. I thought they fired. I thought Kevin Feige was like, "Fuck you," and like kicked him out.
Nah, he's back.
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah, come on now.
I guess.
Money talks. So
is Drax a big character? Like, will anyone miss him?
People would. It's the Guardians collectively.
But will people miss him? Like,
Yeah.
oh my god, I'm not gonna go see this movie because
No, but they're going to be like, no, but they're going to be like, oh, we're having a Drax. That
like,
kind of
oh,
sucks.
Drax is on a mission or
they-
dead or blah blah.
I mean, he's a role to that group.
Yeah.
So,
But
like,
he's
without
not really,
him-
like,
that's why, like, to
Guardians
me,
3
this
came
is-
out.
That's why, like, this to me is like a great culmination of the end of the Avengers, because Cap
This is
dies.
Star Wars, yeah. Cap
Iron
gets
Man,
old
he gets old. He dies. Iron Man dies.
or dies. Black
So
Widow dies.
it's like Black Widow's dead. So now all you have is Thor and Hawkeye
and Hulk.
and he's like beat up and kind of
But
whatever.
he's on a hill.
Yeah, he's all right. But like Hawkeye will want to retire. So there's really no. So it's really just Hulk, right?
I mean,
Hawkeye's retiring.
Hawkeye, yeah,
So
that's
really
it,
all you
yeah.
have is Hulk
yeah. And
because
Thor
Thor's gone.
on
so,
Earth.
like-
but that's why they have.
So,
yeah.
but what I'm saying is like, so Avengers movies, it's like, yeah, symbolically, because in the
Yeah.
comics, Falcon becomes like Captain
Yeah.
America.
That's what I'm saying. They're going
So
to
that was
have
a cool
the
pass
new
off.
Avengers
Yeah,
team.
I know, but no one, I don't care.
You won't now, but when it comes
It'll
out in
take-
5 years or
I
whatever,
don't
when they
know.
have these other movies come out, people are going to be like,
I
"No
think
Avengers."
like single movies and like telling their own story. Like Guardians 3, I'd be excited about because I like those characters and I think it'd be a fun story.
Black Panthers too.
Black Panther 2 would be cool. If Spider-Man comes out and it's a prequel to before Infinity War,
think
it'll
that
bother
will.
me. But
think that will.
that'll be a fun movie because I don't think it'll have much, there's nothing to
Yeah.
tie him into anybody else, really.
Doctor Strange
Don't care.
isn't growing on me, but I
I
like
don't
the
care.
new use of his powers. I feel like he.
Well, I see it probably because I'm
Yeah. I feel like
typical
he's
consumer.
expanded.
But like,
But yeah,
I mean, like when I first saw the first Doctor Strange, I was kind of like,
we saw it together.
Yeah.
I fell asleep on that one. That's the one I fell asleep.
You did
I probably
fall
fell
asleep
asleep
on
like
that
3.
But
But all the
that-
times I fall asleep is when I get off work.
we were talking before
And then
this
I go
about
to a
no,
movie
I
with
know.
this guy.
I was
and
just
then
and I was teasing you because I sincerely thought like
with his cherry coke every time.
because cherry coke's delicious. So, but like anyway,
I feel like
Back
you
to
should
the-
be like on the corner with a cherry coke and a pack of cigs, just like chatting away. I don't
pack
know
of
why.
cigs. Jesus. So back to the movie though. I love the way Hulk was. I love like how he kind of controlled
Oh
things.
yeah, that was
Anything with like with time.
funny. Hulk was pretty attractive as he was a beefcake.
All right, but I don't even know where to go with that. We'll just end it at that. He was a beefcake. But like anytime like movies or comics, you deal with time, and then in this case it's like quantum physics, which I don't really completely understand. I'm not gonna say I do. So I just kind of like go with it, like, oh, it's fun and that's fine. But it's kind of like you change one thing and then someone shows up here, but then how are they there in the same time? Like, why are they
Well,
here now?
I feel like this was.
Doesn't really-
I feel like this was.
They
done-
tried to explain it.
I feel like this was
did
done
a pretty good
in
job.
a pretty cool way. 'Cause
Yeah,
I
it was
feel
good.
like
It was clever.
because when you think about it, they really didn't change anything in the aspect of it's not like they went back in time and killed Thanos or went back in time and did stuff. Like everything they did was before people got the stones or whatever. So like it technically still never happened, and that's why they say you have to return it before it happened, before you went back.
Right.
So yeah, so like it made sense to me in the aspect. It wasn't like, oh, let's go back in time.
I'm more so
And-
talking about Cap. Like,
Oh yeah, when the end.
I mean, it does. It's like he
Yeah.
comes back and he's old now.
Well, he came back because he.
And he's
So
sitting
when he
on
went
a
back,
bench
when he
randomly.
went back in time, he returned all the stones, and then he
and
was
then
like,
he went back further in time.
"No, he didn't.
Yes, he did.
No, he did.
Yes, he did. Because he went back to the 50s.
But no, those were 70s.
No, he went back, or
So I'm assuming.
no, it was like 50s. Those cars were like 50s
like-
cars.
But Peggy was around the 70s because that's when they went to the base. It was in the 70s.
No, it was 50s.
I'm telling you, it was the 70s.
It just doesn't make sense.
It
Those
was
cars
the
made no
70s.
sense.
What do you mean? People had those type
At the
of cars
very
in
end
the
of the-
70s.
I mean,
You know, so like
maybe.
3 cars.
Alright. No, it's possible. Fine.
What I'm saying
Fine,
is
it's
because
the 70s. It's the 70s.
all I say is they
All
went back
go
to the
ahead.
70s
They
was
went back to
because
the 70s.
Peggy was alive when they went back to the 70s.
She was alive in the 50s.
What I'm saying is remember when him and Tony went to the base?
Right.
The 70s,
No,
that was Peggy.
right. So he
So-
just stayed there.
Yeah, so I'm assuming he went back to that time.
Right. Stayed there.
Stayed there, and he just grew old from there.
No, I know. But how was he in the fight at the end of the movie?
Because
If it's
that
in the same timeline.
no, that was a different timeline.
No, I know. See, this is
So,
the problem
no,
with going
so-
back in time.
So he went back to that spot
Yes.
because he knew the day and time that they
Right.
would be there. So he still had
He
his
had all that.
memories.
Yes.
So he just knew, like, oh, if I live to 2019 or whatever year it was, I'm gonna go to this day.
Right. But he's still in the fight against Thanos at the end of the movie. And he's currently growing old. And he's fighting in this timeline, but he's growing old in the past.
Okay, that
That's what
was
I'm
cool
saying, it
when
doesn't make
they
sense.
took the call back to Avengers 2 when he
Loved it.
picked up and now he can possess it. That was a cool
dope.
sequence.
God,
I
that
loved
was
when
cool.
he freaking
I know, and then I love
when he
Thor
threw the
going like,
shield.
I knew it.
When he threw the shield.
That was
dude,
great.
what's her name? The hammer's name, Mara, whatever. He threw it and it made like a thunder clap. It was like the shockwave.
Yeah,
that was a cool use of it.
Solid. I
was
love
awesome.
Pepper Potts being
Yeah,
like a
Rescue.
hero.
Her name's Rescue.
Is it?
That's her.
I liked it. I liked, like Cap fighting himself, and he's like, I can do
Yeah,
this all day.
it's
And he's
like
like,
crazy.
I
Oh,
know.
It's just so just funny. It's like, damn it.
Yeah, like he knows he's lame.
Yeah, it's like
He's like, I've heard this before. I've said it.
um,
Yeah, good stuff.
Scarlet Witch, when she came to fight Thanos, and she was like, "You took everything from me," and I was like, "Come on, beat his ass." And she did pretty good. Like she held her
Yeah, she
own.
held her own, man.
I was really hoping for House of M, Dark Phoenix type of shit.
Right.
Didn't get quite there, but she did help. She did hold her own.
Well, they've claimed
Yeah.
that they're not going to do after the Dark Phoenix
Yeah.
movie comes out. That's it for the X-Men for quite some time.
Oh yeah, I figured.
Like they've
I
already
feel like
said
I
that
feel like
they're
they
not-
would.
They're not going to incorporate them in.
I
any
feel like they
way.
will bring. I feel like by the time Black Panther comes out, which is like 21, 22, I feel like Storm's going to be in it. A
It's
cameo.
that far?
I feel like Storm's going to come in a cameo or something.
If they wait too long,
I feel
I'm gonna
like-
forget after Endgame.
I feel like Storm, Wolverine, some X-Men, or maybe just a random mutant.
Mhm.
Because, you know, that's how these event characters were. They were kind of backseat, and then they brought them full force again.
Right.
So I feel like it's going to definitely be a mutant, but they're
Yeah.
going to show up in one of these solo movies. And be like, what the fuck?
What I also love is the fact that it started with Iron Man, kind of
And it,
ends with Iron Man, which is great.
Yeah, because his
I
name
got
was at
choked
the end of the credits.
Got
I figured it
choked
was-
up, man.
Yeah, and then
That was brutal. Like,
then,
you can rest now when Pepper
yeah.
says that to him. I want to
Yeah.
just break my heart. Just break it.
I'm trying to
It
think.
broke.
Whatever.
I got choked.
Yeah, I got choked. I got choked at the end when at this
See how I
service or
react.
whatever.
Yeah, that was rough
That was
too.
fine. I like the scene where all
Good
the girls,
battle fight.
yeah, all the girls start walking up
Super cool.
to help Captain Marvel. That was cool. I didn't know I needed
Yeah.
it until I saw it. I was like, wow, there's all
Oh,
these
you
women.
needed it. You always
We need a female Avengers.
You all-
female Avengers.
And I'd be down
From one
with
movie, just one movie.
that. Right, I'd be down
No
with
spin
that.
off or whatever, just
But
them come together. Just
You always knew you needed it.
oh yeah.
Stop
I
acting
love
like you
female
knew
characters.
it. Yeah,
I love
come
female
on. Same. Yeah, like-
really? Because you didn't sound like it. Sounded kind of like someone we know.
No,
Yeah.
shut. Whoa.
I'm not gonna name
No.
names.
Starts with an R.
Oh.
But the thing is, you know that I love female characters.
Do you?
I would.
That's the question.
All I said was that like this was a great ending
was
of
like-
the Avengers, and like I feel like it.
No, this is stupid.
No, and I also said
I was
that
like,
none of
leave
that.
this
None of
table
that
alone.
happened. None of that happened. And I also said I've been waiting for like a female Expendables first for the last like 5 years. Like the third one came out in 2014. They've been talking about like doing a female one forever. That's what I said. And then I said a female Avengers. I'd be down with that. But you know, I mean, like, do I need it? But it was cool. It was cool to see them all together.
Yeah.
And it was like, yeah, like that would be fun. I'm not really like, what is this, Avengers 4 right now? So like if they did a fifth Avengers movie, I don't know like what they would do it on. You know what I mean? Like Thanos was such a well-developed big bad guy for someone that was only
that's what I'm saying. They're
shown in
gonna
like 3 movies or 4 movies.
That's what I'm saying. They're gonna wait to build it up again.
I just don't know like what you're gonna build it up to even match this to make me care.
Think about it, there's so many big bads in the comic books. I'm sure they're gonna find somebody.
I know.
And like
they
I was
Galactus
really
stuff,
hoping.
but
I was really hoping they were gonna do the Secret Invasion storyline, where one of the Avengers would have died at the end of this movie and just turned into a Skrull. And like, what the fuck? That'd have been cool, but they didn't do it. Guess Kevin Feige doesn't want to be too complicated.
Probably can't do it all because then people would be confused.
Exactly, but that would have been a good setup for what's to come.
I think they did a good setup for Guardians 3, and I think that was their goal.
Well, that's not even the next movie.
Yeah, but
I feel like they did a good setup for all the like Black Panther outside the city.
I mean,
it looked very like I've never seen Wakanda at nighttime, and I'm like, Jesus, why can't I live
like
there?
Awesome Vegas.
Like exactly, I'm like all the lights and stuff. I'm like they're in a freaking high rise. I'm like
Vegas
living the good life. Why
Paris.
can't Wakanda be? Why?
Oh, okay, it's New York, Tokyo. It's Tokyo.
Why?
I just named all the cities you
But
go
one of
live
them
in.
fucking.
Oh my god, what? South Africa is probably really pretty lit up at night. I don't know. I've not been there.
South Africa that's been colonized. Really, you go there? You bring up that torment? Just rip the Band-Aid off my heart, why don't you? Jesus.
So I don't know where this is going. But
what else? We got like 2 minutes. We got like a minute.
Yeah, there was a lot of good.
There's a lot of good stuff.
A lot of great comedy.
I definitely feel like it all came full circle.
First hour was like kind of a slow burn because you're kind of like in that a good slow burn, but it was a lot of build up because like they've lost everything. It definitely was 5-year time jump,
but it wasn't slow to where I was like, oh my god.
No, it was just like
slow.
There's just no action.
Yeah, exactly, no action.
It's like no.
That's
action.
I said.
They kill Thanos.
So I said the Infinity War was action, and this one they were like, okay, we're gonna.
Yeah, until honestly the big battle.
Into the end, yeah, that's the biggest battle. I was like,
which was cool.
Like, yes,
but it was like
finally, but it wasn't like a finally. Oh my god, it was like finally like.
It's like otherwise all you had was Ronan killing people.
They had like sporadic little
things,
but it was never like bless you.
Yeah,
that was like the big battle, and I believed it. Like it was
a cool.
I love the way they brought back Thanos. Like I love like
that was awesome.
The way he came back. I love how like Nebula was connected to herself, and then that's how they was able to like.
All of that was.
I feel like that was well done. So like when he came into the future and was destroying shit, I'm like. Okay, like this
God, that was cool too.
When he shot down here, I was like, "Damn!"
God,
I was
that
like,
was
"He
awesome.
fucked him."
No, like I love like Hawkeye grabbing the phone to answer his wife,
oh yeah,
right? And then like Ant-Man walking out and like looking like
the butterflies.
There's birds. Animals. Yeah. There's birds. Everything's like green. There's a tree. Everything seems happy, and then boom, fantastic.
Yeah.
That was good. That was a great shot. It was a cool shot of the ship flying down.
It was like they shot one shot. There was like 10 shots.
Easily.
Yeah.
That were just fantastic full comic book spreads.
Exactly.
Like page to page, which was excellent.
It was really good.
Yeah, I'm gonna see it again. I really enjoyed it. I'm curious what I read a lot like spoiler free reviews just about people saying like, it was the greatest comic movie, blah blah blah, stuff like that. I'm not sure if I'd go that far, but maybe. I mean, I'd have to like think about it some more, but it definitely was very, very entertaining, and
it was entertaining.
And like, I would see it again, and I hope more people see it. Yeah. Obviously, they will.
Oh my God.
It's gonna break.
It's gonna make money. I'm not worried about that.
They already. Well, I wanted to beat Titanic and Avatar.
So
it's got to be.
It's got Avatar.
Avatar.
The first Infinity War was close to being Titanic.
I know. It didn't.
Couple million.
I know, but it didn't.
This one probably will beat Titanic.
And
Avatar
is over $2 billion.
But it's like
this movie.
Avatar is like 500 million more than Titanic, or maybe more than that.
We need people to go see this to destroy.
Maybe
Avatar.
I wouldn't be surprised if it was,
because they said this first weekend worldwide,
supposed to almost hit $1 billion. Oh wow.
So they said like their low expectations 900 million, their high expectations $1 billion plus.
Wow.
Because they're
That's
showing
insane.
like 4,600
Yeah.
like just within the states on
Yeah.
screens, and that's a record
Yeah.
ever for an opening.
I mean, hey.
So I hope it beats Avatar. Let's keep it going, guys. I'm gonna see it again.
Like I said, the
I might
cynic
even
in
just
him.
I might just
He's
buy
very
another. I
cynical.
might buy another ticket and
He's
not
very
go
cynical,
see it.
guys.
I'll probably buy tickets for people.
Very cynical.
Just to make
Everyone
sure
see
that-
what I see now, right? I saw him in a new light
What are you
tonight.
talking about? I'm saying go see the movie. It's good.
To beat Avatar.
Well, no, but it's also a good movie. It's not like I'm saying like go see Geely to beat Avatar. This is actually a good movie.
Any more last things before we go?
R.I.P. Cap, and God bless you, Robert Downey Jr. I love you. And Iron Man, man, you were great. And that was a tough pill to swallow, but I did my best. And I swallowed it.
Anything else?
It's terrible to watch your heroes die,
Anything else?
but man, he was good. I got nothing else. What do you got?
Wow, you see him? He didn't even give Black Widow a shout out. Wow, what the fuck?
I love Black Widow,
But she fucking died, and you shout out Captain America.
Dude, that was sad,
and Iron
too.
Man? Wow.
That was sad. You know what was
Wow,
more
Tommy.
sad though? Was Gamora dying. I like Black Widow, don't get me wrong, because I love Scarlet. But like
I know
him
that,
dragging
yeah.
her
Yeah.
and chucking her off
Yeah.
the side. Hawkeye and her, it was like
Tit for
they
tat.
they both wanted it.
Yeah.
And they were fighting each other to see who could die
Mhm.
for the other.
Yeah.
Which I was like great for both, like it was great for I wanted it to be Hawkeye, but it
Yeah.
was great for both of them because
Super
that was
Hawkeye,
like
super
well, but it was like great for both of their characters because they were both
Because
like
Black Widow's a better
well no, but they were like best
better
friends for a long
assassin,
time.
as we saw how she bested him.
Well no, but they were like best friends for a long
Yeah.
time, and it was like their way of saying like no, I need to go, and like he even said like I think we're saying like the wrong thing right
Yeah.
now, like wrong person, we're picking the wrong person. And I like the tit for tat, like you said, back and forth, and then he's hanging there holding on to her, and he's like, "Damn you," because he knows he can't lift her up.
Because he
She's like, "Just let
knows
me
she's
go."
the best, better
Well,
version. But
She
yeah.
is, but you know,
Fuck, just man being man.
I was more sad about Gamora dying because that was like more brutal,
Yeah.
and also unexpected.
Yeah.
Because
yeah,
at that time I didn't know what was required to get the Soul Stone until Red Skull said it,
yeah.
and all of a sudden
Thanos figured it out,
he's
yeah.
crying, and she's like, no, like that's brutal, and then he just like drags her and throws her over the side. That's
Yeah.
rough. Now, that was a rough death scene. Otherwise, like I mean,
That's what I said. All these men.
Black
killing
Widow.
women. Check it, man.
Black Widow brutal, but man, Iron Man dying is just heartbreaking. So I loved it. He loved it. That's Jakari. I'm Tommy. This was Sit and Deliver.
Thanks for watching.
Thanks for watching. We love you guys.